Greetings, fellow travelers. Today, I built all 7 locations from Minecraft Dungeons. Minecraft Dungeons is a spin-off on Minecraft and is an action-packed dungeon crawler focusing on taking on large hordes of mobs, powerful bosses, and obtaining lots of valuable loot. The game is split into 7 different sections: the base game and the 6 DLC packs. And in today's video, I've decided to build all 7 of these different locations. So without further ado, let's get into it. Firstly, we have Creeper Woods, which is one of the very first maps you play through in the game. I built a large spruce tree and used sand green for the grass to mimic the taiga biome setting of this map. Additionally, I came up with this campfire design, which is located next to a wooden cage for this villager. I also used these little clip pieces in sand green to create grass in this color as well. Next, we have my build for the Jungle Awakens DLC. I've noticed that there's a lot of bridges made of logs scattered throughout this section of the game, so I decided to create my own take on that here. There's also lots of plant life spread across the build to create the feel of a jungle, along with the 3 trees which tower over the scene. I created this simple Warhammer design as well to make it more obvious that this build takes place in the world of Minecraft Dungeons. Now, we have my take on the Creeping Winter DLC. For this mock, I referenced to the castle entrance seen on the map for this section of the game. I added a few pillagers, as well with some ice uncovered beneath the snow, with a bit of grass for additional color contrast. Moving on, we have here my build for the Hidden Depths DLC. I recreated this small structure from the game, and included lots of kelp and sea creatures as well to allow for the build to feel submerged. I also created these floating brick-built chains for additional detail. Here, we now see my build for the Howling Peaks DLC. I built a small portion of a mountain with a battle occurring on an overhanging bridge. While building this mock, I felt like it was lacking additional color contrast, so I added a bit of water flowing from the mountain. I also added an additional player at the base of the build, and I absolutely could not resist the opportunity to include a goat as well. And now, we have by far my favorite section from the game, Flames of the Nether. This was an absolute blast to build, as I burned through all of my dark red bricks to get a rough and rocky shape. There can also be seen an epic battle in the currents between Steve and the Wildfire, with some fire as well as lava spread throughout to further iterate the danger that is the Nether. This Wildfire is attached to the wall with a few special pieces, as I tried my best to create the illusion that it's hovering above the ground as it would in the game. And finally, we have my take on the Echoing Void DLC. I built a small arena atop a floating island. I also built a small shulker projectile using a Travis brick covered in dark tan 1x1 tiles, causing this wizard to float above the ground. I also put a lot of effort into making the terrain of the island look as true to the game as I could, giving it a very blocky feel throughout. And that's it for this video. Please consider subscribing if you liked what you saw, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.